The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Will the King shut off the electricity? Prince Andrew reportedly fears that King Charles will shut off the electricity at Royal Lodge in order to get him to leave. A friend of Andrew's told the Mail on Sunday that Andrew is refusing to budge from the property and fear his brother might turn off the utilities to get him out. He's so fragile, he's refusing to see anybody. This has been his family home for the past 20 years. Is it really sensible to kick him out? He's concerned that now the coronation is over, the knives are out. He's worried that the royals might even turn off the utilities to get him out of there. But we're dealing with human beings, not real estate. Andrew is responsible for the refurbishment costs of the building, but after the king has slimmed down the monarchy's spending, he can no longer afford the upkeep. Andrew's friends hope the king can work things out. One source said, if Charles wants Andrew to play ball and help the family through these difficult times, aren't there better ways of going about it? Why not do the decent thing, sit down and talk? If they need the house for William, perhaps Andrew should be told. The Daily Mail believes Princess Eugenie has the most awkward position in the royal family. Prince Andrew's daughter is 33 now, and known to be an ally of Prince Harry. Her mother, Sarah Ferguson, has been making thinly veiled barbs at Harry and Meghan, hinting they can't have it both ways when it comes to being a part of the royal circle. Vanity Fair's Katie Nichols said, Eugenie, along with her mother, has been able to have a foot in each camp, and I think unlike the palace staff, who had to put their stake in one team or another, Eugenie has managed to toe that line. But Eugenie faces further complications because she works with Aisha Shand, Queen Camilla's niece, at the Hauser and Worth Art Gallery in Mayfair. A UK politician says Meghan Markle is a cuckoo in the royal nest and her woke California hang-ups will destroy her marriage to Prince Harry. A former Labour minister predicts Prince Harry will come limping home when the marriage ends in tears. Mullen's latest memoir is titled, Didn't You Used to Be Chris Mullen? And I guess he wants us to talk about him. Well done, sir. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Hey, I want to tell you about HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Now that the coronation is over, the spring sunshine is here, and it's calling your name. So don't call for takeout, get HelloFresh instead. And in a moment, I'm going to tell you how to get 16 meals free. With HelloFresh, you can pick from over 40 weekly recipes, but you can choose from over 100 items to round out your order, from snacks and easy lunches to desserts and pantry necessities. So I got a chance to try the Santa Fe pork tacos with Monterey Jack and lime slaw the other night. I mean, to go out and get all these ingredients would take you an hour at the grocery store, and then you have to do all the prep work and the chopping, and then there's all this waste. But with HelloFresh, you get exactly what you need in one convenient kit. It took about 15 minutes to make and super delicious. You can even control the spice if you like them a little hotter. Delicious. So right now, you can get 16 free meals when you go to HelloFresh.com and use the code PALACE16. It's PALACE16. That's because, we're Palace Intrigue, and it's 16 free meals. HelloFresh.com, code PALACE16, and you'll also get free shipping. It doesn't get any easier. HelloFresh.com and use the code PALACE16. And we here at Palace Intrigue thank you for supporting our sponsors. Listening to all these going-ons with the royals just makes me want to grab a glass of wine. And thanks to First Leaf, I've always got a quality bottle on hand. Stay with me and I'll tell you how to save 50% on your first order at tryfirstleaf.com. First Leaf is a wine subscription service. See, I don't know much about picking the right wine, so it always takes time to find something I like, and it's a waste of time and money. So with First Leaf, just go online, answer some easy questions about flavors and tastes you like, and in about 5 minutes, you've created your own personalized wine profile. Then your First Leaf personal wine concierge creates a custom package, and this hand-selected delivery arrives at your door within a few days. It's cheaper and easier than going to the store. And I have now found a delicious South Australian Shiraz that I love. In fact, I may just order some more now. It's great to reconnect with friends and family over bottles of First Leaf wine, and I'll bet you'll feel that way too. So give First Leaf a try. Head over to tryfirstleaf.com/palace to sign up and save 50% on your first 6 hand-curated bottles plus free shipping. That's try first, F-I-R-S-T, leaf, leaf.com/palace to save 50% on your first 6 bottles plus free shipping. Tryfirstleaf.com/palace. One of Meghan Markle's friends is not too happy with her. Millie McIntosh said on her podcast, "She cut me dead once Meghan started dating Harry. I never heard from her again. I never messaged her again because I felt like she kind of told me to F off, basically, in that message. Meghan Markle ghosted me, babe." I do know what it's like to have a lot of media attention. It can be really overwhelming and it can be unpleasant. So I messaged her and just said "Hey, hope you're okay, thinking of you." McIntosh said Markle responded with an abrupt message that was unlike any conversation they'd ever had before. What I read from that message was that she may have needed a bit of space, maybe needed to cool off. She was angry. She was maybe under a lot of pressure, so I didn't message her again. But I did expect that we would stay in touch. What could I offer her at that point? She had met her prince. I was on a reality show, so I'm guessing she was like, "I can't be associated with Made in Chelsea. I'm going to be royal." Body language expert Bruce Durham analysed Meghan's body language for the Mirror. He believes that Meghan's 2020 interview with Fortune showed there were key times when Meghan was not happy at all. He claims the first indication was when interviewer Ellen McGritt tells the Duchess that she's not the only powerful woman involved in this equation. Bruce explains, "She doesn't receive it like that. She receives it as a threat. Up until then, the interviewer is still heaping praise on Meghan. She does 3 things to let you know her ego is raging. She brushes her hair. She reframes herself. She wants to be seen as the powerful woman. Her ego springs to life. Then there are lots of eye blocks. She wants to be the person in the room. Then she tightens her throat. It's an animalistic reaction. She doesn't like hearing that she's not the only powerful woman in the equation. She says she's received criticism for being controversial in the past. She's trying to get across that she isn't controversial." Then she goes on to say what she's said that's been labelled as controversial. She says, "If you look at what I've said," and looks left, so is recollecting, but then there's a series of eye blocks and a lip shrug. This means there is not full positivity. She isn't happy at all. A Kate Middleton lookalike says, "I'm constantly mistaken for Kate Middleton, but my husband looks like Prince Harry." Molly Brinkman, who lives near Nashville, said, "I've always loved her. People can say, 'Holy cow, you look like Kate and you should audition for The Crown.' Netflix can call me anytime. I can be the current Kate. As I've gotten older, my appearance is more like her. Our hair and style is quite similar. When I've got my hair curly, it looks more like her. We do our makeup similar. I see the similarities a little bit. I think she's beautiful. It's fun and flattering to be compared to her." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalacintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, YouTube, or your favorite app of choice. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.